spat a push rod out, and I tried to fix it, but it's absolutely worn out on the end of the push rod. And so that's the technical side of it over it. We parked it up, and I want to thank you all for coming out and helping us get this place back on our feet. It's been a lot of hard work and a lot of volunteers. I haven't done a lot out here of late, but the ones that have, I'm just so proud of them, and the people that put the money up to get it started, and they know who they are, and I say thank you very much indeed.
Absolutely fantastic effort, mate. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you to the edge of the track, because we just want to honour you with the late models. So many things you've done at West Australian Sedan Racing. So we'll get you to grab hold of that, and you can come out to the track with us. You can come out too, Rose, if you want. Rose does a lot of work behind the scenes and helps Brad out as well. So as the cars are coming out to the track,
I believe those photos, Chase, are from 1975 that are in that frame.
Yeah, well, actually, I'll ask Alan. Crowie was just saying about 1975, those photos were taken. Is that about right, you think?
What was that?
About 1975?
There's a 76, a 75, Liverpool Speedway, that was 75. Oh, shit. Look, young bloke jumping out the steering.
Good looking rooster too, look at him.
When I brought that back to Claremont, oh gee, we hope a lot of people ride. Yeah.
How good is that for a memory too, I'll tell you what. As we get lined up, fellas, this bloke here has been around a long time. You would have seen quite a few things that he's done with him and his son.
Yep, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together for Alan Blake, more than 5 decades in Speedway and a Hall of Famer here for Speedway Sedans Australia.
Yeah, great to see the emotion too. It's a very emotional sport, and as you mentioned there, Brad won't be out there. He's worked his hardest and still in the pits.
No, Brad's actually he's getting in one of the
in the wagons.
Yeah, he's still running around
doing his thing. He did say as I walked in the gates, I hope to get to. He didn't even know if he'd get to race in the heat, because as being the general manager, it's a very busy time. But he did get out, and unfortunately the car did give in. But the amount of work that's gone into the Speedway in the last couple of months, and we've seen the track come into the track that it is tonight as well. Jamie Oldfield backing him up. I remember talking to Brad, and Christmas, New Year's, and probably even since then has been spent a lot of hours out at this track, and not just on the track, around the outside. A big well done to all the committee that's put it together. And we come to our feature races for tonight. Jason, and Alan stands there proud as the cars that he loves so much drive straight past him.
Absolutely. So they're coming up behind the pace car. And they start to form up too wide. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the cars have gone by. How about one more time making plenty of noise for Alan Blake down on the track? More than 5 decades in the sport. Hall of Famer for Speedway Sedans Australia in this race, named in his honour. Put your hands together for Alan Blake downstairs on the curb with the trophy, and also those photos from 1975.
Lots of support there.
Late models going 4 wide, ladies and gentlemen. How about up on your feet and making plenty of noise? They're about to go 30 laps in the Michael Holmes Racing Alan Blake Late Model Classic.
Brad Blake standing by there at the moment as well, watching this race form. I'm sure he'd love to be out there, but still working behind the scenes to make it happen. Put your hands together as they come around turns 1 and 2. Amazing amount of cars in tonight's.
You're good with the back straight. Work them.
Let's go back straight. Get up. Always the last to see the sun, the first to see the action as it comes around turn 1 and 2. And our late models go forward.
Yeah, no, there was definitely nothing under the 23 car, but the boys' car did drop a tail shaft, so we just want to make sure. Someone did say that it could have gone under the 23 car, so just for safety and stuff, we wanted to pull that up and have a look. So hopefully we're all good to go, and let's have a fantastic feature race here for the late models Alan Blake Classic.
Certainly will. Next time around, we're going green. Rod Massara, Michael Holmes, Jamie Oldfield, Bo Oldfield, Peter Walker, Warren Oldfield, Luke Halliday, and the 80 car beside him of Damien Hudson are the first 4 rows. The Alan Blake Classic about to get underway. Pace car goes infield. 17 cars facing the startup. Josh Starling awaits with the green flag. Green lights are on, we're away and racing. Rod Massara got the best of the start. And Jamie Oldfield sneaks up the inside of Michael Holmes. Bo Oldfield is right behind Michael Holmes, and Warren Oldfield's in the lead group as well as they run down the back straight the first time. Rod Massara leads them out of Pitts Bend the first time. Second place, Jamie Oldfield, and here comes Warren. Warren Oldfield comes up on the inside, then 3 wide for 5th place. Bo Oldfield on the outside and Luke Halliday the inside as they run down the back straight the second time. It's been set at a cracking pace here at Bunbury. Our race leader is Carnaman 21. Rod Massara leads after 2 laps.
He does, and he's holding on to this one for dear life with Jamie Oldfield right behind him. Still plenty of time to go in this one as they come around the back straight for 3 down. Oh, he did put the brakes on a little bit quick there, did Rod Massara. Kind of stalled for a little bit on the track, but didn't quite open the door for Jamie Oldfield. 27 laps to go. Warren Oldfield's in first. 4th place is Michael Holmes. 5th place will be Bo Oldfield moving up there by the looks in at 5th place. We'll have a look as they come around very close for 5th and 6th at the moment with 26 to go.
So Rod Massara still in front by 9 by March. Jamie Oldfield in 2nd, and then back in 3rd place Warren Oldfield. A little bit of a gap there to the 4th place car of Michael Holmes. Bo Oldfield in 5th place as they come down the main straight once again. Our race leader is Rod Massara. Won't be too much longer before they're in lap traffic. Jamie Oldfield about 3 car lengths behind, the same margin to Warren Oldfield, and then in 4th place is Michael Holmes. Bo Oldfield in 5th as Jamie Oldfield starts to close the gap. 24 laps to go in the Alan Blake Classic.
You just feel like Jamie Oldfield is seeing those lap cars in front of him, just testing a bit of the track out to see if he can get inside or outside. Rod Massara, he's been in front since this race has gone.
One in the fence.
It's the 81.
Yeah, Peter Walker. Sorry, it's not Peter Walker.
Damien Hudson, is it?
Damien Hudson in car 80. Yeah, just went in about 7 fence panels to the right of the Pearson-Tini sign. You can see where there's all the dirt's been taken away from the wall, right where the service cars are now. And it just dug into the fence, and that's all she wrote. And we have our first stoppage. As you can see, it's ripped the whole front bumper off the car, and looks like some of the bar work as well. Yeah, really good crowd in attendance tonight. We've done 6, we've got 24 laps to go.
This is going to be an absolute ripper restart.
Yeah. 2 brothers on side by side on this restart, and neither of them will give an inch.
Rod Massara opting to sit somewhere in the middle at the moment, up on the outside.
This track's really conducive to great late model racing too. Here we go with the restart, Jared.
We're away. Rod Massara gets a pretty good start, and so does Warren Oldfield. He gets around Jamie, albeit maybe momentarily, and around the outside comes Bo Oldfield. So the Oldfield treble behind gets suddenly, up wide goes Rod Massara, opens the door. He tries to get back underneath as they come around, and their race leader is that Oldfield in Warren. 23 laps to go. We've got a new race leader, Warren Oldfield, Rod Massara, and Bo Oldfield. Bo Oldfield lost
restart certainly didn't help Rod Massara. And the Oldfields have ganged up on him. They're 1, 2, 3. It is Warren from Bo from Jamie. Back then to Rod Massara in fourth, then Michael Holmes and Luke Halliday. We come up to complete lap number 7. Sorry, lap number 9. There's 21 laps to go. Bo Oldfield looking really good in second place at the moment. Hounding Warren Oldfield. Up into pit spin. Here he comes. 10 down and 20 to go. It is Warren from Bo from Jamie.
It was, and Warren has certainly capitalised on this restart. But have a look at Bo Oldfield. Have a look at Jamie Oldfield. This is going to be a battle of the Oldfields.
Here he comes.
He goes right underneath. Can he get all the way around? He manages to claim a position, albeit momentarily. So Jamie Oldfield still in third, but Bo is there as well, trying to get back underneath. And meanwhile, Warren is only just a car length away. So the Oldfields are battling it out. They're going to have 18 laps to go. Jamie comes one more time. He gets up into second. Can he get around the outside or inside of Warren? He can't. 18 to go.
Well, he threw a Hail Mary, got himself into second place. Here comes the lap traffic. It is the 11 from the 50, sorry, the 15 from the 51 and the 11. The Oldfields putting on a clinic here in Bunbury in the Alan Blake Classic. They go upstairs to get around the lap traffic. The first of those is Sangston. Then it'll be Bassinelli. And so Jamie Oldfield's gone to the inside. Warren Oldfield the outside. Here comes Bo Oldfield back into it once again. Down the back straight they run. Nothing separating the three of them. Out of pit spin they come again. It is Warren Oldfield just in front from Jamie Oldfield and Bo Oldfield.
And lap traffic is got a split right through the middle of them here. Jamie Oldfield does just that right now. Can he make a run down the back straight on Warren Oldfield? He comes around. Bo is trying his hardest to get through that lap traffic. He does. So out in front, Warren Oldfield. Oranges are on.
No. That was in
Greens
the
are on.
pits.
It's in the pits. My apologies. It was just as I was looking. With 15, nearly 14 laps to go, Warren Oldfield heading down the back straight. Jamie Oldfield still on the track.
Now yellows are on. Yellows are on now. Bassinelli is broken down on the back straight.
I predicted that.
Wow.
What was going on there? That was a bit all over there. That was an Oldfield combination of just absolute brilliant racing, Jason.
Unbelievable racing from the three Oldfields. How about that? How about putting hands together, Bunbury? We're only halfway through, but the Oldfields are putting on an absolute clinic, 1, 2 and 3, and we still don't know, Jace, at the halfway mark, which one of the three is going to win.
Joe Chalmers has pulled infield at the moment just to have a chat, and so is David Nylander. So it looks like they're looking at the front of that car. Maybe the bonnet needs resecuring. Jace is on the scene. I think he's actually helping out down there again. He's just pulling that bonnet cover up. Maybe that tail shaft, something familiar in the piece. Really too sure yet. The torches are out, but we got the orange lights for the restart. So still looking at that Joe Chalmers car. Jace running now over to David Nylander just to have a quick chat. Looks like they're just doing some work to the front right of that car. Maybe the bit of bodywork rubbing up against that front right tyre. They've had a look over that and have given him the thumbs up. Jace, you've been a busy man down there, mate. Time to back into the commentary mode. What did you see?
Yeah, Joe Chalmers just had a little bit of a problem with the engine part. He wasn't sure. It looked like a little bit of smoke, he reckons. So it was revving the engine and it seemed to be fine. Dave Nylander just had a little bit of panel damage. He didn't want to be rubbing on his front tyre, obviously going into that restart. Gone into one. But how exciting! How full on is this? Great late model track, Alan Blake Classic here at Bunbury, turning it on.
It certainly is, and I'm sure Alan is in there watching on the infield. It's very calmly. He's standing just behind you, mate. What's his thoughts on the race so far?
Let's have a chat this, mate. What's your thoughts so far, bud?
Well, Joe Chalmers pulled up here and he indicated radiator or something, but I don't know. I thought the temperature was down lower than it should be, and I think he may have run out of water in the radiator.
Oh, let's hope not. But the race has been fantastic, eh?
Oh, fucking awesome!
He just said it was awesome. I think we can go back 7 seconds, guys. Do you remember, we're going to go green, but do you remember I said car 11 at the start of the night? Watch out for him.
Alan Blake with expert comments.
I love it. Love everything about it.
Oops, trouble.
Oh, no,
dear, oh dear.
no.
Yellows.
You saw it straight away, Jason, and it just kept on.
Peter Walker in the 81. Jerome Sutton laying down the law next door.
Is that what you call that?
That was after he slapped the desk. Nearly snapped the light on the yellow light switch.
Just give it a fair old reefing.
If it went any further forward, his fist would have gone through the window.
Still, for those at home, the old switches up here, just the old light switch like you'd see in the 60s house, turning the lights on and off. Maybe even 50s. Probably been here since then. But they still work.
Speedway
fantastic.
started here in 1972, so don't exaggerate, Jared.
True. As we get ready to go green, it's an old field treble at the front with a Rod Mazzara and a Michael Holmes thrown in behind them. And it is Warren Oldfield, the man to chase at the moment. They head around the back straight as they come around. The 51 car is trying absolutely everything in Jamie Oldfield to get a spot here. Back then to Bo Oldfield in third. They've sort of spread out these front three with 14 to go.
They move down the back straight, and Warren Oldfield's opened up a little bit of a gap on Jamie Oldfield, but don't write him off. Back then to Bo Oldfield in third place. They've dispensed with Rod Massara and then Michael Holmes. So move down the main straight with 13 to run. Jamie Oldfield is going to back down the wall to try and stay in touch with Warren Oldfield, who seems to have got a new lease of life since the restart. They come out of pits bend once again. Our race leader is Warren Oldfield, this time with a dozen laps left to go.
He certainly does have a new lease of life. He is sitting at about 1.3 seconds in front at the moment, and I dare say extending that lead, or maybe fractionally, but he will. But lap traffic will become an issue for this. So it's Oldfield, Warren, Jamie, and Bo the way it's been. Rod Mazzara in fourth after a horror restart a little bit earlier on. Still keeping in touch with Bo Oldfield at the moment. They head down the back straight away, and Warren Oldfield had 10 laps to go. 2/3 of this race to go. Yeah, a third to go.
10 laps remain. Our race leader is going to have to come back. We've got to spin down in Pearson Teeny's, and we are yellow. And it's the 95 of Abby Pickering who's facing the wrong direction. And this brings Warren Oldfield back to the field again. Just got a new lease of life. He was out by 1.5 seconds on Jamie, who was another second and a bit ahead of Bo Oldfield, who was starting to feel a little bit of pressure from Rod Massara. But we'll do it again. The 15 will lead the 51 and the 11.
It just feels like Jamie's setting us up for a grandstand finish here, doesn't it? Can they be three Oldfields side by side as they come around? It's looking like that. Rob Mazzara's been put back to fourth, but still within striking distance of a podium finish at the moment with 11 laps to go in this one. So I did momentarily say we got 2/3 away through this race, but just shy of it now with that restart. So 11 laps. And it's Warren Oldfield leading us away. Jason's looking at what is happening in...
Yeah, well, I would have thought the junior sedan main event would have finished at Manchmup. That's what I was looking at. But the timing is suggested it hasn't started, so I'm going to go and check somewhere else. So just don't trust it. You might be right, actually.
Doing the driver presentations and stuff, probably. Here we go. It's been Warren Oldfield's race so far.
Away we go with the restart. with 15 to go, sorry, with 11 to go. And it is Warren Oldfield who leads from Jamie Oldfield, Bo Oldfield in third. As they run down the back straight, Rod Massara in fourth place. Oh, we've got a car park. We've got cars parked everywhere over there in turn number 2, 4 of them. Car park there. They're coming around, but we've got cars here, there and everywhere. Bruce McKenzie is also in 52, Jay Carty 54, David Nylander involved, and there's another one who's driven away from the scene of the crime. I don't think we've got a replay of that one. The other car involved was the 95 of Abby Pickering. They were the 4 cars that were parked over there.
Look and see if we have them up yet.
Just been advised the medal presentation's still on in the junior title, so no result there yet.
So just having a quick look at it. Oh, I'll do it after this race.
11 laps to go.
Here we go, about to go green. It's been 11 laps for what feels like an eternity. Can we get one in the books? Good start. Warren Oldfield goes nice and wide. It opens the door for Bo Oldfield as Jamie Oldfield goes on the bottom. They stay side by side. Around comes Michael Holmes, and then also Luke Halliday as well has got up into 5th position.
Oh, big crash again on the back straight.
Oh, just shy of that concrete fence. I thought the grader was in a bit of trouble then, didn't realise the fence goes a bit further up there, so it's not the grader there, something's parked there, I can't quite see it in that shadow, but
we've got
loader.
Richards in 74. I think you'll find with Richards is Chris Barrow in the 39, and there's another car behind the grader I can't pick up. It might be Matt Sangston in the 28. I might be mistaken on that one, but definitely Nathan Richards and Chris Barrow involved.
While this restart,
cars going here, there and everywhere. Just check for Max Sangston on the racetrack to see if he's out there.
Jason's taken a wide look.
28 is out there, so it's not Matt Sangston. The other car involved might be... Let's try for Abby Pickering. Or is it David Nylander?
David Nylander, his
Nylander,
hasn't come up, so...
Yeah, so Nylander was the one hiding behind. So Richards involved along with Nylander. And also Chris Barrow.
Just while this is getting straightened out, so I just had a look at the 360 title lineup for the A main, and it'll be Trent Pigden off the front with Michael Keane, Cody Nash in the second row with Aaron Chekhov, Ryan Farrell and Kyle Francis on the next row, and AJ Nash and Corey Hunter on the fourth row. So you'd throw it out there. That is a front couple of rows is going to be an absolute ripper of a start. Ryan Farrell. Look at them. But that is still to come. We've got this 11th lap. What would that be? 19th lap to get through.
It's been yours every time.
It's been an eternity.
The Witches hat has actually been brought out. It'll be single file for the remainder because they haven't been able to get through a double.
This will help. Warren also helps Rod Mazzara as well. As we get around, Witches hat to get around for this one. They do successfully. And Warren Oldfield, as we've seen so many times, just keeps pushing away. Michael Holmes was up in the fourth row momentarily. Good battle for fourth at this point, but meanwhile Warren Oldfield pushes away and we get that lap in the book.
So 10 laps to go. Warren Oldfield out in front, Jamie Oldfield second, third is Bo Oldfield, and fourth is up for dispute. Incidentally, Warren Oldfield just did the quick lap of the race, a 16.942. Jamie Oldfield trying to stay with him. Bo Oldfield in third place, and back then to Rod Massara, Michael Holmes and Luke Halliday. The battle is on for the minor end of the prize. There's Halliday making a move, Joe Chalmers further back. 8 to go though, and it is Warren Oldfield in front from Jamie Oldfield and Bo Oldfield third.
Certainly is, as we head down the back straight away for them. Warren Oldfield is been putting this car in all the right spots for this one. Jamie Oldfield got a bit of work to do. Then back third is Bolton. Rod Mazzara is a long way back. In fact, Luke Holiday got around the outside of him and got up into fourth position. So Rod Mazzara back another one, and another one has opened the door. Michael Holmes gets up into fifth position. 6 laps to go with this one, and it's Warren Oldfield out in front.
So Warren Oldfield leads, and he leads by a second. Jamie Oldfield is closing. He's closing. There's a spin in front of them. The race continues. Jamie Oldfield starting to close the gap on Warren. Bo Oldfield is third, and then there's dust as they come into the main straight. There's 5 laps to go. Jamie Oldfield's closed the margin to 0.5 of a second. That's back to 3 car lengths now. They're well clear of the rest, headed by Bo Oldfield. Up into pits bend they go. There'll be 4 to go this time around, and Jamie Oldfield has well and truly closed the gap.
Wow, this is a good race. It is very, very close. A lap car in front of them. Looks like it might have an issue with its front right tyre possibly, but we'll watch that unfold. Warren Oldfield goes up into the wall. Does that car that I was talking about that's on the rear? That must be Matt. Thinking it is. They head around with 3 laps to go. Warren Oldfield gets underneath that left car. Second place, Jamie Oldfield. Apologies, it's Peter Walker that's having those issues. He's actually stuck himself in between Jamie Oldfield and Warren Oldfield. Jamie Oldfield, the professional, gets around and will start that chase again with 2 laps to go.
White flag to come out next time around, and it is the 15 of Warren Oldfield in front. Has Jamie Oldfield got anything left, or is Warren too far in front? The white flag comes out downstairs. There's a lap to go in the Alan Blake Classic, and it's the 15 from the 51 and the 11. It's an Oldfield trifecta coming up. Warren Oldfield leads out of turn number 2. He moves down the back straight. He has stretched the margin, and it is Warren Oldfield who wins the Alan Blake Classic here for late models. Warren Oldfield first, Jamie Oldfield second, Bo Oldfield is third, and then it is daylight to the rest. Fourth will be Luke Halliday. Then across the line in fifth, it's Michael Holmes, then Joe Chalmers. 7th place goes the way of Jay Carty, a bruised and battered 21 of Rod Massara, then Abby Pickering, Peter Walker, and Matt Sangston. Here is your winner. Put your hands together for car number 15, Warren Oldfield. Jamie Oldfield second, Bo Oldfield third. It is 15, 51 and the 11. It's a Oldfield lockout.
And how good Brad Blake will hand him the, I think he gives him a little thumbs up and the fists up. He's pretty pumped about it, is Brad Blake, and no doubt Warren Oldfield is as well, as he hands him the checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. It was an Oldfield trifecta, and Warren is the winner with a checkered flag. Great drive from him, Jason, and he just had that race all sewn up.
Well, Jamie got within 0.5 of a second with 4 laps to go, and then it got very, very close, and then he just drove away yet again. Speed cars coming out, and Warren Oldfield being made to wait.
Imagine what he's saying. This is my time, boys. Let me through. For a train at a level crossing, isn't it?
I'm lucky it's not up in Newman.
Be there for a month.
It's not a long train.
There he goes. He's let through now. Put him together. Warren Oldfield. So he heads past the pits.
Oh, straight into the blue tractor. It's not his night for a lap.
For a victory lap, that's for sure. But I don't reckon that'd be destroying his happiness on that win. Oh, it was so great to see as they handed the checkered flag. Brad Blake gives him the 2 thumbs up and the champion fists.
Come on over on the back straight. Make a bit of noise for your winner tonight in the late models, the Alan Blake Classic. It is Warren Oldfield. He's doing a lap the street stock way up on the grassy banks. Put your hands together for him as he comes out of Pearson Teeney's. And how about the bar and turn 1 grandstand? Make plenty of noise for your winner tonight. It is Warren Oldfield. And back here in the main straight, here is your winner. Car number 15. And what a job he did. And politely gives the checkered flag back.
It's very courteous, isn't it? Normally it gets chucked out the window for another celebration.
Well, it's not the first time that we've seen the Oldfields in a 1-2-3 here. It has been Jason, Jamie and Warren previously in a national title for street stock. This time it is Warren, Jamie and Bo. And we might cross down trackside to Jason Sutton for the presentations.
Fantastic effort all the way around. I tell you what, we've got a superstar, Alan Blake. Is going to present the trophies to the top three tonight. We'll try to get them through pretty quickly if we can. Tonight, in the Alan Blake Classic, third place, young Bo Elfield.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Bo, fantastic effort, mate. I know that you had a good car early. It probably went away on you a little bit, but a fantastic effort in third place tonight.
Yeah, well, Dad had the car pretty tight to start with, and just had to monitor it from there, and then it just got really loose at the end. So, no, we had a good car, and it's good to see us three boys up here. It's really good doing this as a family, and even better when you're doing it for a great man.
I was going to say, you're all family too, with relation to this man as well, so it's pretty cool you've grown up with him as well.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. All these people I've actually looked up to my whole career, and I've been around them, crewing, watching, and everything. And it's even better to race them. And then it's awesome.
What a future this bloke has! Congratulations on your third place in the Alan Blake Classic, Bo Elfield, ladies and gentlemen. All right, second place tonight. He's the track curator here at Bunbury at the moment. He does everything, I think, and what a fantastic effort. We know we all appreciate what he does around here, and. Hell of a race. You almost had it. Lap traffic, the restarts probably didn't help you.
Yeah, the restarts killed me there, but when we got to lap traffic, I thought I was going to be able to have a go at him and, dice through some lap cars and get back to him. But, then there was a restart and that stuffed me up again. But anyway, it's cool. We started racing with Rocket at the front there, and I thought that was going to be a really good show. And then obviously that restart, I messed up. I picked the bottom. I should have picked the top on, was there any day. But, he got me on that start, and then he got Rocket, and then there was, it's a tough gig to get past, was it, once he gets to the front in clean air. But, it was good. And I just take this opportunity to thank Scarterfield Smash Repairs, Comex Civil, Oldfield Settlement Services, Sticker Suspension, the Pool Shop Group, all our crew, Bradley especially, he's worked his butt off tonight, all our team, everyone who's helped out in Bunbury Speedway, thanks.
Congratulations, second place tonight. We'd also like to say thanks to Heatley's Safety and Industrial that help out with the Pro Dirt Series, and MHR Performance Parts for their support in this round of the Pro Dirt Series. And right here at Bunbury Speedway, your winner tonight. Please put your hands together for the Wazinator, Warren Oldfield. It's a family hug right there, and you can explain to some of the people why it's a family hug.
Oh, Chantel's dad, my wife, he's Alan, and he's done a lot for the sport, so it's good to have a race that honours him. He deserves it. While I'm here, it's been a big night. Just me and Chantel and Jack came down, and Groover gave us a little bit of a hand, and we appreciate it. And then Kenny and Ainsley gave us a bit of a hand before the feature, so we appreciate everyone that chipped in. Thanks to our sponsors, Scarterfield Smash Repairs, Pool Shop Group, Oldfield Settlement Services, Snap-on Tools, Kalgoorlie, everyone at Oldfield Racing that works in the shed. We appreciate every bit of help, and well done to the guys on the track. It was smooth. You could run, I've never been able to run. It felt like a metre off the fence to us. Bunbury here with us, we're normally towards the curb. So well done to the whole team at Bunbury Speedway for having a go and improving their facility, and hopefully it's around, and these guys run it for a few years to come, and it gets better every time.
Well said, Warren Oldfield, your winner. Thanks to MHR Performance Parts. Right here at Bunbury Speedway, the Alan Blake Classic, Warren Oldfield. We'll get a couple of quick pictures, guys, over at Warren's car, and then we'll get the hell out of here because we've got two big races still coming up.